Morton, it will be his third start of the season. He's gone 5 innings in each of his first 2 starts. Last time out here against the Cardinals 5 days ago. Gave up 2 runs, just 1 earned in his 5 innings of work on 4 hits. Started the season on the disabled list, recovering from off-season left hip surgery. And while the offense, no doubt, is the frustrating thing and getting a lot of attention, understandably so, on the positive side, it does continue to be this remarkable pitching. I know we talked a lot about it through most of the 100 games to start last year, Bob, when the Pirates were in first place. It was because of the pitching. Now, this is game number 18. It's less than 3 weeks, but it's fair to say that the pitching staff is as good as last year's, if not
better,
maybe a bit better.
Yeah, I think with Bedard, the way he has come out pitching, if he stays healthy, doesn't miss any starts throughout this season, he's going to be a huge lift to the staff. And of course, with A.J. Burnett out there, definitely could be better than last year. And there's no way you can convince me that this team is going to come anywhere close to hitting like this throughout the season. You know, it's going to be maybe a poor April or so, but they're going to bust out and it's going to get back to normal.
Pirates have taken the field, and this is the lineup Charlie Morton faces. Marco Scutaro, Dexter Fowler, and then it's Carlos Gonzalez, Troy Tulowitzki, Todd Helton, Michael Kadire. Bottom third, Ramon Hernandez, Jonathan Herrera, and Jolice Chacin. And keep an eye on the 2 switch hitters, Fowler and Herrera, and the 2 left-handed batters, Gonzalez and Helton.
Take a look at Chuck's numbers, brought to you by the Western Pennsylvania Chevy dealers. Not too bad. 10 innings, ERA 3.60. It'd be nice to see it right about there when the season is all over. Mid-3s, you'll take that every time. 8 strikeouts and 10 innings of work. We're not going to send anybody out there that has shaky numbers right now. That pitching staff has been solid. They're gaining confidence, and I really think, you know, even though we haven't scored a lot of runs, they're not at the point yet to where they're starting to like hit the panic button or anything or try and do something different. They're just going out there and doing their job. They can't control how many runs we score, how many hits our guys get, anybody gets any doubles, all that kind of stuff. That's not your job. Your job is to pitch, hold the other team down as low as you can. It doesn't matter if we got 5 runs or no runs. And our pitchers know that, and that's the way they go about their business.
Bucks wear their alternate black jersey tops, and the Colorado Rockies go with the alternate purple jerseys as Marco Scutaro steps in. He was 1 for 4 in game 1, an 8th inning single off Chris Resop. That base hit moved the speedy Eric Young to third and allowed the next batter, Tyler Colvin, to deliver the game-winning sacrifice fly. First pitch is a strike. We're underway. 64 degrees at game time. Now left-handed batters, there's 1 on deck. Consider Dexter Fowler the switch hitter. Oh, bad looking swing and a miss. 0-2. Last year they hit 364 against Charlie Morton. Righties just 220. But through the first 2 games, pretty good work from Charlie Morton.
Last year, a lot of teams were trying to load up on those left-hand hitters. Charlie saw that Frisco, right?
Yep.
Wasn't a right-hand hitter in the lineup.
Yeah, talk about a test, huh? And the right-hand hitter starts off with a base hit to center field. Marco Scutaro is aboard. Let's check out the Pirates defense. And in the outfield, it's Alex Presley, Andrew McCutchen, and Nate McLeod. McLeod in right field, and Pedro Alvarez, Garrett Jones on the corners. No surprise there. Clint Barmas at shortstop, but who's playing second base? Jermichael Navarro for Neil Walker, with Rod Barajas doing the catching. Nate McLeod in right. Garrett Jones at first. Jamaica Navarro at second base. Dexter Fowler takes ball one. Fowler had a double in the ninth inning, his lone at bat. He came on defensively late in the game. 2 for 5 in the series. Left-handed hitters were just 1 for 10 against Charlie Morton his last time out against the St. Louis Cardinals. That was on Friday night. 2-0 count.
Well, Charlie gives that a lot of thought. Sometimes maybe too much thought as far as the lefties and what he can do to try and counteract them. See his career number, left and right. Well, if he can find the answer, he'll find it.
Ground ball short. Tough man to double up. Nice slick play there by Barmes. They turned it into a double play. Clint Barmes starts the DP.
Sinker ballers always have this weapon. I'm wondering if Fowler got a late break out of the box, because they ended up getting him pretty easily, kind of by about a step and a half. Barmes did get that ball to Navarro very quickly and put it right up around the letters. Beautiful feed.
A little bit of an in-between hop there. That backhand play feeds Navarro. 2 outs. Carlos Gonzalez. Foul ball. Pass first. Gonzalez was 0 for 3 with a walk in game 1. He scored the lone run against James McDonald, who'll need a new bat. Struck out his first 2 times up against J-Mac. Last night 3 for 4 and hit his first 2 home runs of the season. Carlos Gonzalez. This is Morton's 4th career start against the Rockies. Didn't get a call there. DJ Rayburn is the home plate umpire. Brian Honora, the crew chief. Alfonso Marquez at second. Manny Gonzalez at third. So Tom Hallion, who worked the plate in game 1, has the second game off. 1-2 the count on Carlos Gonzalez.
Breaking ball, big sweeper. A lot of lateral break to that ball because of that arm angle that Charlie deals with. Gets out there real low 3/4.
Slow one there, swung on and missed. Leadoff hit, then the double play and the strikeout. We played a half. Pirates come to bat. Here's the lineup for Clint Hurdle's club, brought to you by Toyota. Alex Presley, Nate McLeod, Andrew McCutcheon. Middle third, Garrett Jones Pedro Alvarez and Shamaiko Navarro, with Clint Barmas, Rod Barajas, and Charlie Morton rounding out the starting 9 against Jhoulys Chacín. 6'3", 225 pounds. He looks for his first win after starting out 0-1, a 4.80 ERA in 3 starts. Those starts against the Giants, Diamondbacks, and Brewers.
And 9 walks in 15 innings. Might want to be a little patient, at least the first few hitters. Make sure he's in the strike zone. Don't do him any favors to start the ball game off.
Bunted, stops dead there on the grass, and out at first base. A play made by the veteran Ramon Hernandez.
That was a pretty good play by Ramon. I thought that was a hit all the way. I wasn't even sure they were going to even attempt to throw it. This ball comes off the bat right here. I think that's a hit. Hernandez really had something on that throw with that spin move. Not even a half a step. Got him by about a quarter of a step.
So the veteran Ramon Hernandez robs Presley of a hit. Nate McLeod takes a strike. McLeod 3 for 17 at the plate this season. And has started a couple of games out there in right. As he takes the pitch in the dirt. 1 ball and 1 strike for Jhoulys Chacín, his last time out against the Brewers in Milwaukee 5 days ago. A no decision, 7 innings, 3 runs, 4 hits. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. 4th career start for Chacín against the Pirates. Made a couple of starts last year against the Buccos. And in 13 innings allowed 7 runs with a couple of walks and 11 strikeouts. He won 1, he lost 1 against the Pirates last year. Then you see the career record as McLeod slices one out of play. McLeod making his 3rd start of the season. All 3 starts in right field. One down, 1 ball, 2 strikes. McCutcheon awaiting his chance. Stays 1-2. McLeod and the Pirates heading to Atlanta tomorrow. 4-game series against the Braves. 2.5 really forgettable seasons for McLeod there.
Yeah, Nate might be just thinking, oh, well, okay, let's go down there in April and get it over with. Don't want to be there anymore.
He didn't want to be traded in the first place. Very emotional time for him in 2009. Grew up a Bucco. Lays off. 3-2.
You can see in Florida how happy he was to be back. Had a great spring training. Really played well, hit well.
Stays 3-2. And still believes his time will come. Just going to keep grinding it out. I think he'll end up, when all is said and done, playing a lot. This is just the 18th game of a 162-game schedule.
It's kind of like what I was talking about with the pitchers, not worrying about things out of your control. Just keep doing your job. But that's the attitude that you have to have when you're in Nate's position. Get the opportunity, you go out, you do your job. Try to do it well, very well. And if that happens, especially with the offense scuffling the way it is, your playing time is going to increase. Another
3-2 pitch and another foul ball.
We've seen that happen with Casey McGee here. He's starting to get more and more playing time, some more starts, more at bats. Mentioned this on radio earlier today during the first game that one of Lloyd McClendon's favorite sayings was that players that they make out the lineup card by how they hit. If they want to play, do something with those bats.
Nice work from McLeod. Bob talked about maybe wanting to be patient against Jhoulys Chacín. Good work from McLeod to draw the walk. Brings up Andrew McCutchen. Defense for the Rockies. It's Gonzalez, Fowler, and Kadire left to right. On the left side of the infield, Jonathan Herrera and Troy Tulowitzki. Scudero and Helton on the right side. Ramon Hernandez catches Jhoulys Chacin. Maracaibo, Venezuela. There's 24-year-old. There's Tulo. Mentioned that at a time during the first game he has 6 errors. 2-time Gold Glover. Ball one on McCutchen. Todd Helton has saved infielders so many errors over the years. Couple of Gold Glovers there. Helton and Tulo. Just taken for a ball. Maybe patience, the name of the game for the Pirates here.
Remember how we used to talk about Renteria? You know, I feel that same way about Tulowitzki.
Yeah. You know he's a great shortstop all the way around. He's a Gold Glover, but maybe just for whatever reason against the Pirates doesn't have his best games. And sure enough, it's right to him, and a little bobble, and it cost them a double play.
Yeah, I know he's a Gold Glover, but I don't know.
The slightest bobble there cost them 2.
This is, should be pretty routine. Couldn't get it out of his glove. Fast guy like McCutchen. That's all he needs. Just give him a little crack, he'll beat it out.
Of course, no error, but Tulowitzki hoping that doesn't cost Chacin and his Rockies. Garrett Jones at the plate. Jones hitting .242, a couple of homers, 4 runs batted in. Chacin gave up 20 homers in 194 innings last year. Ground single to right. McCutchen will motor for third. It's first and third with 2 outs.
You don't get that double play now, you find yourself in a little bit of a problem. Got a runner in scoring position because of it. And even if they get out of it, you cost your pitcher a few extra pitches to finish the inning. And in today's game, where it's such a closely watched thing, that has an effect on the ball game.
Pedro Alvarez homered in game 1. It tied it.
Well, that was a bullet too, wasn't it?
Sure was.
Didn't hardly get high enough to get out of here. Took a pitch that was down and smoked it into the seats.
Led off the 7th inning with a homer off Juan Nicasio that tied the game at 1.
It's definitely where he likes the ball. He likes it down. One thing that just watching Pedro, you notice is he will chase a lot of letter high stuff that he shouldn't. Anything below the belt, he's got a good chance of knocking that somewhere with some velocity.
He comes up empty on this fastball, 1-1.
Yeah, it looked like it was about belt high.
Now 3 home runs. We talked in the first game about the contrast of 2 of his 3 home runs. The one line drive over the right center field wall in game 1, and his earlier home run, the majestic dinger over the right field wall. A PNC achievement. The home run from game 1. It's a line drive homer that tied it.
That ball's on the outside half the plate also. Went out and got it.
One and 2. Stays a ball and 2 strikes. His first home run of the season. It was Easter Sunday against the Phillies' Vance Worley, and it cleared the right field seats beyond the Clemente wall to the Riverwalk. At third base, McCutchen. At first base, Jones with 2 outs. He lays off that one. Could not get him to chase the high fastball.
That's the pitch that he needs to lay off of every time. It sounds like a simple thing, just don't swing at it up there, but it's not that easy. It's a blink of the eye at the time you have to decide swing or not.
Line drive, that's going to go foul, but look at that. Drew a reaction from the crowd here as it left his bat. Line drive foul. Look at the sound of that off the barrel. And some players have the different sound. It's so true. And Alvarez is one of them. Just a different sound when barrel hits ball. 2-2. Ground ball to Helton. Long bottom of the first, nothing to show for it. We played one, it's 0-0. Nothing. Troy Tulowitzki will lead off. Barrel League leaders. Barrel Automotive definitely worth the click. And Todd Helton among the leaders in average, doubles, extra base hits, on base percentage. Active career leaders. This future Hall of Famer. Barrel.com, definitely worth the click.
First ballot type numbers there, huh?
Yep.
He won't have to wait long before he gets the nod. And he also won't have to worry about what hat he's going to go in.
That's right. He's a Rocky from start to finish. Contract runs through next season, which you would suspect would be his last. Tulowitzki, 1 for 4 in game 1. Strike from Charlie Morton. Rockies hope to keep him in that uniform for many, many years. He signed a long-term contract for last year.
Organization has had its share of star players since they've came into the league. Tulo
shows bunt, takes a breaking ball for a strike.
Going back to the days with Bichette, Walker, Galarraga.
Benny Castilla,
Yeah,
the old Blake Street Bombers. Don Baylor days. Strike 3 called. Really fooled by a couple of breaking balls.
It's got that sweep to it. See, with that true center field camera, you can really get a great look at the movement of that breaking ball as it starts off just off the plate inside, maybe 2 inches, and then it ends up going right down the middle.
Here is the 39-year-old veteran. Todd Helton takes a pitch up and in after Tulowitzki strikes out looking.
39. He's got 10 years left.
And he's got a teammate telling him, hey, don't even think about hanging up after next year. Breaking ball for a strike. One ball, 2 strikes. Talking about going back to his roots. Charlie Morton heading to Atlanta with the Bucks tomorrow.
Oh,
out. Whoa.
How did that one miss him?
Wow. Might have gotten a whisker.
Todd might be thinking about now, yeah, maybe it is time.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go through next year either.
Look at this. Oh, right by the chin.
Check here, see. He's all right. Twisted something. Jim Tracy checking on his star. Ready to get back in there.
Probably pretty much the king over there, I think. Yeah, I'm fine.
Yep. 2-2. Now full count. Playing with one team his entire career. It's a select group these days. Chipper Jones, the Braves, Helton, Mariano Rivera, Derek Jeter, Ichiro, Michael Young of the Rangers, Jimmy Rollins, Brandon Inge, and Brian Roberts. And this is another double.
Maybe.
Maybe not. Oh, close. He started to lose a lot of steam between first and second. And how many of those we have seen over the years?
I think he's lost half a step.
I think so. Maybe a step and a half. Todd Helton, who entered this season with 554 career doubles. Into the right center gap.
Hit that one well, but it took him a long time to get to first base. He's running hard. He's just not covering much ground. Good job by McCutcheon, too. We should make note of that. Did a good job getting that ball in quickly. Cut it off before it even got to the edge of the track.
5th double this season for Helton. Michael Kadire takes ball 2. Kadire 0 for 3 in game 1, 0 for 7 in the series. 2-0 count on the former Twin.
Tells you something about the character of your fastball when you can throw it 2-0 and get a swing and a miss.
Third base, Alvarez quick glance over to Helton to get the out. At first, Helton moves to third anyway. So Alvarez makes the play on the Kadir chopper, and Ramon Hernandez, who last night went 0 for 3 and was hit by a pitch. Pretty solid catcher over the years, Ramon Hernandez. 3 seasons with Cincinnati. And signs over the winter with Colorado.
San Diego for a while. Dodgers,
a couple
maybe.
of years with the Padres, yep. Oakland. Remember a long time ago that the proposed deal fell through between the Pirates and I guess then it would have been Oakland. Trade Kendall. Ball hit sharply, backhanded by Navarro, and the out recorded. Rocky Strand, the man in scoring position. 1.5 down. 0-0. What do we got there? Some nachos. Looks like Bob between innings. Check out
Probably a nacho.
Day Automotive. This day in Pirates history is on this day in 1976. The Candyman throws a 2-hitter, a 3-0 win at Candlestick Park in San Francisco. Rennie Stennett had 4 hits. Willie Stargell homered. This day in Pirates history.
In the first year of the striped hats, wasn't it?
I believe it was. Yes.
Came out.
Yep.
Bicentennial
Baseball went to that, and then the Pirates kept the pillbox caps, and there's a little buzz action from Chacin to Navarro.
That wasn't surprising, was it?
You know,
Buzz
that's our star.
Buzz the king. You get buzzed back. It's like a chess game. You got to protect the king. Look at him.
Ball 3. So Michael Navarro, for the little time he has played, talk about patience. He was a pinch hitter in the first game, drew a walk. 3 walks in limited play. Strike is called for a team that hasn't drawn a bunch of free passes. 3-1. And now it's full. Navarro getting the call at second base in the nightcap. Second time that Neil Walker has not started a game at second. draws the free pass. Second walk for Chassin. Real Walker.
Some respect for Navarro there. 3-2 early in the ball game, leading off the inning, and you get a breaking ball. You want to give in, throwing the fastball.
Parmas 1 for 4 in the first game. Strike one. His second Pirate home run. The 8th inning last night tied the game. Bucks won it. One ball, one strike. Drafted by the Rockies in the 10th round 12 years ago. He's having a great rookie season in 2005. He's the everyday shortstop. And then suffered a freak injury. Broken left collarbone in June. Apparently carrying up some deer meat up the steps to his apartment had been given to him by Todd Helton.
It's been frozen, I'm guessing. June. Maybe some water, or they were starting to thaw out. Dripped down on the stairs. They got slippery.
Yep.
Slipped. There you go.
It happens. It did. And paying a lot of attention to Navarro.
Venison, too. I think we should call
Venison,
it venison.
yeah. Venison.
Not deer meat.
Right.
Venison.
That's what it is.
Deer meat. It's like you're posting a letter to some meat somewhere. Deer meat.
Still 1-2.
Todd Helton must be a hunter. Huh?
Yes. As Barmas is. Good buddies. Those years in Colorado. He was leading the major leagues in just about every offensive category among rookies that year in 2005. He was hitting .329 at the time of the injury. Finished the year hitting under .290. Fly ball to shallow left field, and that's going to drop in. Fair ball. Navarro goes to third. Barmas into second with a double with nobody out.
Off the end of the bat, didn't go very far, just well placed.
Clint Barmas collects career hit number 700. It's double to left.
Got off on the end of the bat, went out and pulled a ball that was away from him, but he got it in the air, didn't put it on the ground. Pirates are in business to put up some runs early.
Infield is back for Rod Barajas, looking for his first Pirate RBI.
The offense has been scuffling the way it has here in April. These are the kind of situations that you look at as you just absolutely must. You got to get a couple runs out of this.
A pop-up on the infield. Tulowitzki. The infield back.
Somebody needs to say, I got it there. Tulowitzki and Barmas having a little discussion on second base.
Well, now the infield comes in with Morton at the plate. Navarro and Barmas still in scoring position, now with one out.
Well, as a pitcher right now, you just want to choke up, get on the plate. You're just trying to almost play like a pepper game. You just do not want to strike out. You want to get it out there, put in play.
Three career RBIs and 127 at bats. For 3 at the plate this season. Career .079 hitter, 10 for 127. He goes down. 2 outs. Chacin tries to work his way out of it. A walk and a double. The infield back. Barajas pops up to the infield. Morton strikes out.
That basically is the key to the inning if they get out of this, is the Barajas at bat. You have the infield back. They're conceding a run. And to get an out there and not have to pay for it by giving up a run, that makes it tough. Still just a ground ball single away from taking a 2-run lead, though. Presley is certainly capable of getting a base knock.
Fly ball to left center.
Wow.
And Fowler makes the catch.
The way things are going this month, isn't it?
Pirates Baseball on Root Sports is brought to you by Barrel.com. Definitely worth the click. By PNC Bank for the achiever in you. And by your Toyota dealer, where quality, dependability, and good MPG all come standard. Toyota, moving forward. Let's go Bucks!
Jonathan Herrera leads off and takes ball 1 from Charlie Morton. Switch hitting utility player, 6 for 16 at the plate this season with a home run. Chacin on deck. Ball 1 strike on Herrera. The Rockies win game 1 2-1. Last night the Pirates won 5-4. A lot of baseball in a short amount of time. Great work. Tip of the cap to the job, the entire crew on Root Sports. has done. That is a lot of work. Big guy worked game 1, James McDonald. First game starter Juan Nicasio went 6 2/3, gave up a run on 9 hits. A no decision. Matt Reynolds won in relief. Chris Resop suffered the loss. Barmes, a nice play. And over to first to get Herrera.
This might be as pretty a play as we've seen all day. Seen a lot of baseball. He actually went about 3 or 4 steps real quick into that hole. That wasn't just, you know, hit to his backhand. He had a long way to move.
Excellent work from Barmes. Now Chacin backs away from that pitch and takes a strike. 2 for 6 with a pair of RBIs for the pitcher of the Rockies. Career 140 hitter. Two and one on Chacin. That's up and in, 3 and 1.
All right, Charlie, regroup. Pitcher up there, nice and smooth, right to the glove.
1 out walk. So the pitcher is aboard. Marco Scutaro. James McDonald walked his opposing starter Juan Nicasio in game 1.
Turns out to be kind of a mental thing more than anything else when you walk a pitcher, unless you've been having some control problems. But if you're throwing strikes, getting guys out, and then the pitcher gets up there and you put him on base, it's because he was the pitcher and it got in your mind. You know, just okay, got to throw a strike, and you did something different.
Garrett Jones ran off the field. Situation involving that glove, perhaps.
They've had to go get the extra glove. You know, every dugout should have a glove compartment. Don't you think?
Glove compartment?
Yeah.
Glove department?
No, a compartment. You keep some extra gloves. Keep your registration in there. A pair of sunglasses in the glove compartment.
Well, he's got the new one.
Everybody's got a gamer and then the next one in line. Not quite as good as this gamer, but it'll be okay if you got to use it.
Bunt foul. You see the first baseman now in the shadows of one of the light standards. There's the new glove.
Is there a difference between a glove and a mitt, or is that interchangeable? No.
I don't know.
Have any opinion?
No, I don't. Thought you might.
No. I always ask you those questions because I rely on you for that kind of information. I hear that's a mitt.
Well, usually, for some reason, I don't know why they're called the catcher's mitt.
Well, I've heard of the catcher's glove.
Yeah, I've referred to it over the years, and I've heard it referred to as a catcher's mitt for some reason. Don't know why.
There's that old saying, aggressive to the glove.
Old school, yeah. It should be aggressive to the mitt. Come on. That old saying?
Yeah.
Did you say?
Yeah.
That was a recent fad. 2-2 on Scudero. Well, he's being aggressive to the mitt now after walking the pitcher Chacin. 2-2. Ground ball to short. Barmes keeps it himself for the inning-ending double play. Ground ball right to the mitt. Answers to your questions on the Pirates. So don't be shy. Ask Teak. Text the keyword Teak, followed by your question and your name to 412-412. Don't be shy. There's your true center field camera. Way atop the batter's eye.
It's a better name than the batter's eye. Got to come up with something unique to PNC Park. Mount True or something like that. True Top. Come up with something. The Crow's Nest.
I think on our way to Atlanta tomorrow, we should work on that. Maybe Troy has a thought or two. He's manning the camera up there. The Troy cam.
No, I mean the name for the batter's eye.
I don't know.
That green wall.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, everywhere we go, it's the batter's eye. Here we should have our own name for it. It's PNC Park. It's our home ballpark. Everything deserves a nickname. We have nicknames. Brown Dog, Mr. B,
Whirly Bird, or Driver, as some call you. Why do they call you that, by the way, Driver?
That's a long story.
Oh, we have a moment.
Yeah, exactly.
McLeod down swinging.
Talking earlier about not chasing balls that are upstairs and how it's easier said than done. Here's an example. Fastball, letter high, right at the top of the strike zone. Guess you had to go after that one. It was right at the top edge. I'm living in the past where there was no way ever a strike.
McCutcheon hit a ground ball to short his first time up. Tulowitzki bobbled it, otherwise it would have been an inning-ending double play. But the bobble on the exchange to Scudero enabled McCutcheon to reach. And it's 2-1. In the game one, he collected a double. One hit for him. It was 100th career double for Andrew McCutcheon, which is not insignificant. You think the short amount of time he's been in the big leagues, it really has been a short time. Bouncer to short. He is retired.
Tulowitzki real quick with that exchange.
Wasted no time.
Yeah, he was playing shallow to begin with. And McCutcheon showed him last time how fast he could get down that line.
McCutcheon beginning his third full year in the big leagues. So a look from the Clemente Bridge toward PNC Park.
See what I mean? Everything needs a name. Clemente Bridge. I like that. It's not just the yellow bridge outside the center field.
Used to be the 6th Street Bridge. Took them years to come up with that Clemente Bridge name, Bob.
Yep.
So this isn't going to happen overnight now.
It's no longer going to be just the batter's eye.
Line drive to right center field for Garrett Jones. He's 2 for 2.
Jonesy came digging hard right out of that box. Wasn't taking a single for granted. Them lefties love that ball down, don't they?
Great shot from the AGH cam. The look from Jones and the pitcher Chassin.
I really enjoyed watching the AGH cam replays from center field this homestand. I don't know what you thought about it.
I agree. It's a really neat angle.
A different look at the way the baseball is spinning as it's going in.
Yep.
A real an excellent look at contact, at the point of contact, where the ball is on the plate. Thanks, Ricky. Good shots.
He's got a nickname, Maul, right?
The shade out there, that might be a little on the cool side. Good day to be in the sun. Spring afternoon, especially after the last couple of days.
You think the worst is behind us?
Oh, yes.
Okay,
sure.
all right. And that wasn't even that bad, really.
No, it was nothing.
Sweater weather.
Nothing.
Oh, 2 on Alvarez.
Didn't even have to wear a winter sweater. Could have been like a bright orange fall sweater.
That would have been nice. Jealous. Strike 3 called.
Backdoor breaking ball.
Third K for Chassin through 3. 0-0. Second game of the doubleheader. Time for the AT&T trivia question. Jhoulys Chacin, second youngest Rockies pitcher to toss a complete game shutout at the age of 23, 3 months and 8 days. Who is the youngest Rockies pitcher to throw a complete game shutout?
I don't know, Greg. Need to ask Tim this one.
Yeah. Fowler swings and misses. He would know. A lot of years with the Rockies. Ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. 1-2 on Fowler. I'm going to guess Ubaldo Jimenez. Ground ball to the right side. 3-1 on the putout. Of Carlos Gonzalez. There's the Clemente Bridge.
1880.
How about that? Nothing better than to watch on a spring afternoon like today or summer evening to watch folks walk across that Clemente Bridge. Ball 1 on Cargo.
I love the way they've made it on game day where they close it off to vehicle traffic. Like kind of just another neat thing about coming to a baseball game at this ballpark. Maybe I would just walk across that bridge. Or about any cars or anything. Or you can take the subway.
Could do that, sure.
Yeah. I think I'll take the bridge. I feel like we're playing a replay of game 1.
Game 1 against the Phillies?
No, game 1 today.
Game 1 against the Phillies. Game 2 against the Phillies. Game what against the Dodgers? Game 4 against the Dodgers.
It's like 0-0.
This is truly amazing what the Pirates have been doing. This is the 18th game. They've matched by the final score of game 1, 2-1. They've matched the all-time National League mark starting out the season with not having scored or given up more than 5 runs. They matched that going into the game. There's a fly ball to shallow center field. McCutchen races in.
Wow, he showed his speed on that one. He really closed on this ball. Off the bat. Oh, that's barely hit. That's got to fall in. And McCutchen just great jump and flying in. Slides right underneath the baseball.
Excellent catch from Kutch.
Loves to go into that figure 4 slide and kind of catch that ball off his, maybe just off his right side a little bit.
Bounce to short. 6-3.
Left
1, 2, 3. The bottom half of inning number 4. It's 0-0. For your iPhone, iPad, Android, and Windows Mobile. Get live audio, pitch tracking, video highlights, and more. Text @BAT to 31826 or visit pirates.com for details. Jamaico Navarro starts the 4th inning off. He walked to lead off the 2nd. Pirates have 3 hits, but a 0-0 score. By virtue of that final in Game 1, 2-1, the Pirates have broken the National League record that they set in 1965, beginning a season without having scored or given up more than 5 runs in any one game. Major League record, the 1943 Tigers played their first 17 games without giving up or scoring more than 5. This is game number 18 for the Pirates.
So we can set the all-time record right here? Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Got a nice down payment on it.
Strikeout. Is the 4th for Chacin. Trivia question from AT&T. We asked you about Jhoulys Chacin being the 2nd youngest Rockies pitcher to toss a complete game shutout. Who's the youngest? Mark Brownson, 1998 against Houston. Bounced to 3rd. And Barmes is retired.
That's a good trivia question.
That was excellent work.
It's a definition of.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that. I don't think John Wader would have gotten that either. Do you?
No. I don't think so.
Although I think Rock would have liked it. Don't you? Because anything within the last like 15 or 20 years he likes.
Yeah, he doesn't like to go back very far. He doesn't believe in anything historical.
I wonder if he faced Mark Brownson. Perhaps.
Could be. Either he or Tim would have been the only one who could have had a chance at that.
maybe Tim wrote that one. Trivia question.
Just to check with the Gypsies.
Rod Barajas, a very disappointing first at bat with runners at 2nd and 3rd, and the infield back conceding a run, popped the ball up to short.
Play or non-play of the game so far. It was a spot where the Pirates had a chance to not only get one, but put a crooked number up on the board.
Barajas, like Clint Barmes, 2 free agents signed over the winter, both off to a slow start, but Barmes has started to come around. Barajas hoping to do the same soon.
Isn't it great to see a young man with the glove on and catching the ball down the line?
Yep.
Well, cherish that baseball for at least a few more hours. It'll find its way to the backyard someday.
It's been inspected. Yep. Good to go.
Got the glove. I think that's a Dick Sporting Goods glove.
Broken bat pop up. Nelson makes the catch. Pirates go down in order. We played 4. 0-0.
Park between the Rockies and the Pirates. I'm Lacey Collins. Last week when A.J. Burnett joined the team in Arizona, he said it was important to get around his teammates. Well, how about his teammates getting around him? That would have been James McDonald's last outing and his shortest of the season so far. And then after today, where he pitched for 7 innings and just gave up 1 hit, he wouldn't talk to the crafty veteran, and A.J. credited his mental approach. Now, Bob, James McDonald has shown he's got the stuff, but for a young pitcher, how important is it to talk to someone about Burnett and having that mental approach just to improve his game that much more?
I think it's absolutely great to have somebody like A.J. that he can go to, especially on a day like today where, you know, he went out and he did a great job, but he didn't get anything for it. And you know, it can be a little bit of a mental thing to try to accept that. So I think it's just fantastic that he has somebody like that that's been through it, thrown no hitters. He's been a dominant pitcher in this league. As we saw the other day, still pretty darn good pitcher in this league. He can go and talk to him about it, because whatever happens to J-Mac has already happened to A.J. numerous times in his career. So I think it's a fantastic move by the Pirates in many ways to bring Burnett on board, and one of them is just to have his, you know, presence, you know, sitting around in the clubhouse, in the dugout, for these guys to just ask questions of. This ever happened to you? That sort of thing.
Strike on Todd Helton. He doubled in the second. 5, 6, 7 men in the order for the Rockies. Morton has allowed 2 hits through 4 innings. Eric Bedard seated now to Donald's left.
Everybody off to a pretty good start. Maybe not with the wins so much, but all the other numbers. Very good for all of those guys. But should be very happy with the beginning of their seasons. It's kind of unusual seeing James in a conversation in the dugout.
Yep, surprising. It's a full count. Charlie Morton makes his 3rd start of the season. Grounded to Barmes. One up and one down. Charlie Morton had the offseason hip surgery.
Just watching Helton go down the line there. If he and Moyer race, I might put my money on Moyer. He just kind of shuffles along a little bit.
Base hit past the pitcher, Kadire, with his first hit of the series.
Take a look to see where Range Resources says that is. Right on the outside corner. Right off the top side of the mound. Never seen one hit off the bottom side of the mound, though. I guess that kind of goes without saying, doesn't it?
Why?
Well, what other part of the mound would it go off of? I guess the side of the mound would be. You could say that. That makes sense. Just can't hit one under the mound.
Right.
Which would be the bottom. So it's silly to say the top.
It is silly. Fly ball to center field. McCutchen back.
Got a man there. Tagging. Get it in. I don't know. Think he could hear me?
I'm sure he could.
See, that's what I want to give the folks at home a chance to see. That's what he's hearing from, like, Nate McLeod yelling, tagging. You got to get it in. And that's why you see him set up in a position ready to throw because he knows he's got to get that ball to second base, keep that base runner from getting into scoring position. That's in that. You ever seen that? Watch this. Say they're yelling at him right now. He's tagging. Now look at him set up. A little momentum coming in. I read that book. Outfield Play for Dummies. The yellow book. That's how I know that stuff.
Steve's got a book coming out.
I heard that, yeah. Can I get that on one of those, what are those electronic pad things? Is it on one of those?
There we have it. He and Eric Sherman.
Pirate Life for Me. Steve Blass with a smile on his face.
How about going casual on the radio side? He did the TV game with me here in game one.
Did you notice?
He had such a nice tie, by the way, in that first game. I was hoping he'd keep that on.
You did notice I kept my tie on the whole
I did
time
notice,
over
yes.
there. Try to dress up a little bit, look professional.
Yep.
If you care, watch what you wear. I even had my face on.
Very good. Ball hits him. Or did it?
Hit something.
Yeah, it hit him, and he appealed to the home plate umpire.
If it didn't hit him,
Rayburn,
somebody better go pick the ball up.
Appealed to Gonzalez to see if he had swung.
Nobody was moving.
Third base umpire. Herrera hit by the pitch. First and second, 2 outs. The pitcher Chacin to the plate. DJ Rayburn, the home plate umpire. Well, the second time that the Rockies have gotten a man to second base. Mentioned Chacin has a couple of RBIs this season and a decent hitting pitcher. Strike one. Kadire and Herrera the runners. Ground ball left side. Stop made by Alvarez. Throws to first base. Safe at first.
Thought they had it.
An infield hit for the pitcher.
I don't know. That was close. Oh, here we go. This will tell us for sure. I think he's out.
Brian Honora calls him safe. Marco Scudero at the plate with the bases loaded. 2 outs in the 5th. Strike one. Scudero singled in the first, hit into a double play in the 3rd inning. He's 3 for 10 in the series. Four hits now for the Rockies. Ground ball to the shortstop. Parmas the toss to second for the force. And the Rockies leave them loaded. Goose eggs for Morton. 0-0 going to the bottom of the 5th. for Pirates Charities, a 100-bike outdoor cycling event on Federal Street Saturday, May the 12th, presented by Highmark. Each cyclist gets a complimentary ticket to the Pirates-Astros game that night, plus a commemorative towel. Proceeds benefit Pirates Charities and the YMCA of Greater Pittsburgh Building Bridges program. To register for this event, visit pirates.com/pedal. That's Saturday, May the 12th. Presented by Highmark. Buccos will be home that weekend, May 11th, 12th, and 13th, concluding their 9-game homestand. The Reds, Nationals, and Stros will be in next. Rockies are in town for the only time this year. Charlie Morton leads off against Jhoulys Chacín.
Come on, Chuck, get one out of here. You can do that.
Who was the last Pirate pitcher to homer here, Bob?
It's a homer here. Pitcher. Who was that to hit one off the
Kip
batter's
Wells.
eye? Kip Wells? Could it go back that far?
I don't know. I don't have the answer. No, the Gypsies will find it for us. Hit to right field. As far as Morton will hit a ball the other way for sure.
Yeah, and that had a little slice on it. He's trying to get down. Dyer able to get over to the foul line in time to make the play.
Alex Presley 0 for 2.
Who was the last one to hit one period? Would that be Mahone?
That was in Chicago?
That would be
Mahalam?
in New York.
Oh.
He's in Chicago now.
Yeah. Thanks, Bob. So he was the last Pirate to hit a home run, huh?
I don't know. I'm wondering.
Last Pirate pitcher. 1 ball, 1 strike to count on Presley.
Oh, Ross Ollendorf was last year.
Okay.
But that wasn't here at this ballpark, right?
Ball foul.
That was in Dodger Stadium.
Exactly.
Lacey came up with that one.
Good job, Lacey. Should have asked her about the trivia question. She might have known the answer to the Rockies' rookie pitcher, Brownson.
Oh, I had that. I just was trying to let you guys answer it first.
Well, thank you. Thanks very much.
Yeah.
Chime in anytime.
Yeah, anytime.
No, you guys are much better.
Did you
at
know
it
the
than I am.
Brownson answer, by the way? Not Brownson Arroyo, Mark Brownson.
No, I actually like the guess of the Ubaldo Jimenez.
Okay.
Lacey, congratulations on that 5K the other day, too, by the way.
Thank you. You know, that was my personal best, 22:56.
That's
Wow.
what I heard. Great job.
That's a fair ball. Alex Presley into second base with a 1-out double.
When you get into ball games like this, no score, you're on that mound pitching. It's every little thing is becoming more and more important. And I'm sure that Chelsea thought that this was a pretty good breaking ball down and in. Not off the plate. It was a strike, but Alex just drops ahead of the bat on it, rifles it down into the corner for a double. Too bad it didn't rattle around a little bit. It's been nice to get to third base on that one.
It's a 10-game hitting streak now for Presley. McLeod looks for his first RBI of the season. He's 3 out of 18 at the plate. Walked in the first, struck out in the third.
10-gamer.
Two and one.
Might have been a smidgen low. Take a look at the strike zone. Just maybe a little bit borderline.
2-1 pitch. And a fly ball to left.
Sun.
He can't make the catch. Gonzalez not able to make the catch because of the sun, and that will cost them a run. Only one way to score that, isn't it?
That'd be a double.
Gotta be. 1-0 ball game as McLeod picks up his first Pirate Ribby.
Fighting it the whole time. You can see when he came up short and started to take a knee that the only reason to do that is because you can't see the ball. You don't know where it's at.
McLeod credited with the RBI double.
Usually not playing baseball at this time in the afternoon. PNC Park, a little different sun situation than they normally have to deal with.
Which player, whether it was a Pirate player or a visiting player in the last couple of years, said that they would suggest not playing games at this time of the day because of that very difficult sun sky. There's a liner out there, and again, Gonzalez
doesn't see it.
Nobody sees it.
That's two he's lost.
And it's an RBI single for McCutchen. And the Pirates lead 2-1.
It's like they're playing with no left fielder. There's Nate going that way. Right there, you know, he just does not have it. And then this one here, he knows what direction it's in, but he never finds it. Ball just bounces out in front of him. Fowler had to come over and pick it up.
Pirates lead 2-0. Thanks to the setting sun. Carlos Gonzalez unable to track it.
Well, I know that those old-fashioned flip-down glasses, you can get those incredibly dark, almost like welding glasses, where you can look up into the sun and see something.
I think he's going to go for those, maybe, Bob.
Well,
right
I don't know why guys don't wear those. Other than for style reasons, you know, maybe they don't like the way they look. But
yep. That's exactly what he's doing.
I've always wondered why not go with the old-fashioned flip-downs, because they're so dark. You can get them like any tint. You can get them really dark, and you can practically look into the sun. But now, if you have a regular sunglass that's down all the time, well, that can only be so dark, or you can't see when you're not looking into the sun. But most guys don't wear the flip downs anymore. They're about as in fashion as Moyer's socks are.
So you think it's a fashion thing? They don't use the flip downs?
Well, if those are better, which they're kind of admitting to right now,
yeah, why wouldn't
then
you?
Why wouldn't you wear them if those are better?
Yeah.
I don't know. But I mean, we've talked about that before, about the flip downs. You can get them real dark.
Yeah.
And so if you're having to look into the sun, you want something you can flip down and it's real dark. And that when you're not looking directly into the sun, then you don't need the real dark glasses. Drive
to right. Clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Garrett Jones, his third. Bucks lead it 4-0.
How much of those sun balls cost them now? That's 4 runs.
Three for 3 in game 2 for Garrett Jones. And the Pirates lead 4-0.
Garrett just pounds this one. Another ball down. Lefties love the low balls, don't they? Maybe even a little below the knees. A bullet right out of here. A typical Garrett home run. When he hits them, gets into them, they get out in a hurry. Well, we're a run away from not setting the record. Oh, I stand corrected. 2 runs. Got to get 6.
Two and 1 on Alvarez. Zach Putnam, 26th man.
One-day call-up.
Three and 2 on Alvarez. This inning started when Charlie Morton had a ball to the warning track in right field, and Presley doubled to right. And 2 balls lost in the sun. Carlos Gonzalez could not find the Nate McLeod fly ball or the Andrew McCutcheon liner, and this ball driven deep. If that stays fair, it's gone. It's a goner as Pedro Alvarez hit the pole. Pedro Alvarez hits his 4th. Back to back.
Pedro, like Garrett Jones, when those guys rip the ball and really center it up, you don't have to wonder if it's going to make it out of here. This ball, just is it fair or foul? Only question. Just ripped it into the screen right next to the pole.
Let's hear it.
Eight hits now. 5 runs on 8 hits. Couple long balls, a lot of smiles.
Now a fly ball by Navarro to right field. It was the second out. Todd Helton has been such a long inning. He was headed toward the dugout. Garrett Jones and Pedro Alvarez back-to-back home runs.
And just it's like a couple of balls get lost in the sun. So now there's a little window of opportunity, and they cashed in big time. Nice comfortable lead. In the way Charlie's pitching right now, got to feel like they got this one.
A 5-run 5th inning. Charlie Morton. Varmus 1 for 2. There they are. Jones and Alvarez back-to-back home runs. Two big swings for the Bucks. Cap off. The fifth inning. Garrett Jones, home run. Pedro Alvarez goes deep.
Pirates Baseball on Root Sports is brought to you by Jeep. Visit Jeep.com to learn more. By AT&T, the nation's largest 4G network. AT&T, rethink possible. And by Levin Furniture. For the best deal on Tempur-Pedic mattresses, shop Levin's. Let's go Bucks!
A 5-0 Pirates lead. Onto the sixth we go. Highest scoring inning, certainly of the year by far. They had scored 2 runs on a couple of different occasions. Back-to-back homers for the first time since July of last year. Jones and Alvarez. And the Jones home run, first of the season with the man aboard. After Pedro went deep. Congratulate each other.
Pete and repeat.
Yeah. Alvarez homered in game 1. Ball is way in on Fowler. Grounds it weakly to second. So the Pirates had hit 9 solo homers before Garrett Jones hit the 2-run shot in the bottom of the 5th. One up and one down. And the batter, Carlos Gonzalez.
Charlie with a 5-run lead, just an embarrassment. Rich is, as far as the pitching is concerned. Other guys are going to be a little jealous. They're going to share the wealth.
Center field, McCutcheon. 2 up and 2 down.
Well, things are going so good for the Pirates right now. There's like cloud cover.
That's right. I was just going to say that they don't have to worry about the sunglasses right now. This happened. It's starting to creep back out.
It's starting to want to come back out. I thought about that just as that ball was hit. I'm looking out there. There's no sun. What happened? Just a couple of puffy clouds here and there. Beautiful, beautiful day. Start of a wonderful summer. Alex with his glasses on.
Now it's to Pedro Alvarez. Charlie Morton, after his team gives him 5, 1, 2, 3, in the top of the 6th. Check out our AGH Sports Medicine Injury Update. The Atlanta Braves, Pirates' next opponent in Atlanta, have these players on the DL. Robert Fish, left elbow tendonitis. Tim Hudson, back surgery in November. Peter Moylan out indefinitely with right shoulder surgery. Hudson is slated to come off the disabled list and will start Sunday. I think his first start of the season against Kevin Correa. Back to the scene of the crime in Atlanta, starting on Friday night. Here is the new pitcher, Zach Putnam.
AAA numbers. Pretty decent start to his season.
He was traded from Cleveland in January as the Rockies sent Kevin Slowey to the Indians, the Pittsburgh native who had been acquired over the offseason by the Rockies from Minnesota. Zach Putnam. He appeared in 8 games for the Tribe last year. Good look there. Pop up the shallow right field. Everything falling the way of the Pirates now. Rod Barajas drops one just inside the line.
Might have even hit the chalk. That was real close. Helton just a little bit too far in fair territory. Couldn't reach back and make the grab. See if this hits right on the line. I think that might even hit the outside part of the line.
Charlie Morton.
Goes your way. Goes your way. When it doesn't, it doesn't.
He's going to go to first base.
Morton knows better than anybody when it rains, it pours.
But yes, sir.
I got another one.
Wanted foul by Morton. Got Hernandez.
think this is going to hurt, Greg. Watch the bare hand. Ouch. And once it hit the bat, it was still traveling pretty fast. Right in the back of the hand.
Running up the first baseline. Helton will toss to second. Second baseman, I should say, covering.
Nicely done, Charlie.
Sacrifice 3-4.
That's your direction down perfect. Helton's holding on the runner. That's where you want to go with that ball.
Gets the job done.
I think he got more high fives than the guys who hit the home runs.
Yeah. Presley's double last inning got it all going. Now 10-game hitting streak for the Bucco left fielder.
Alex wearing that shin guard. Must have a little contusion or something going on. Trying to keep it protected. Just noticing that shot. Looks like Alex had the pants all the way underneath the shoes, maybe. No, I thought he did.
Two and one. Barajas now at second. Pirates have out hit the Rockies 9-4. And the next run the Pirates score will end the streak. Two and two.
Sun's definitely on our side. It's back out bright now that we're hitting. See another fly ball to left. Just curious to see what will happen.
Carlos Gonzalez lost the McLeod fly ball and the McCutcheon line drive. Now has gone to the flip downs. Bouncing ball is short. 2 outs. Barajas now at third. And it brings up Nate McLeod. A walk, a strikeout, and the double. Gonzalez lost the ball in the sun.
Hey, Greg, we were talking about those sunglasses. It was the Oakley company
that began the trend,
yeah,
right?
They came into spring training one year, and they were just handing them out to all kinds of guys for free. Nice sunglasses if you wear them out on the field, and that's what got it all started. Was the Oakley sunglasses? They came, and a lot of companies would do that. Baseball gear type. They all, Mizuno, Rawlings, Wilson. You wear our stuff, we give them to you for free, and as for your star, we actually pay you to wear our logos. But Oakley came in, and that's what got it all started with the sunglasses. But nobody wore them for ever. And then within a couple of seasons, they were all over the place. You see sunglasses on top of the hats now as much as anywhere. But it started out as a way to get Oakley's name out there. You see sunglasses now as often as you see baseball caps.
fly ball to center fielder Dexter Fowler. Glasses down. The final out. 5-0. Pirates lead. Sunglasses, the story
as
of
I
the
said,
day.
they're everywhere. You can't find a place in the ballpark that doesn't have sunglasses anymore.
Well, you can't
They're all over the
broadcast a
place.
game without sunglasses, right,
Oh,
driver?
Yeah, you can. That's right.
So that's why they call you
like
driver.
like the mirrors.
Uh-huh.
Sweet, huh?
Slick.
Yeah.
That is you. That
I
is
think it
you.
is. It's a good look.
Arr.
Yeah.
That guy needs just one more for the left eye.
Yeah. Monocle.
Yeah, that's right. Here we are.
Oh,
That's perfect.
yes, it is.
Todd Helton 1 for 2. One of 4 hits. Now that's a mitt.
Yeah. You can make a catch in that one. You know what, though? Look at where the web is.
Yeah.
Baseball is going to go right through there. Don't try to make a catch in front of your face. Looks like a parrot. Doesn't the parrot have a big?
Maybe he stole the Parrots
Not
glove.
like that.
Look who got it.
Oh yeah.
The Jones home run.
See what happens when you bring your mitt?
That's right. One ball, 2 strike count. Colorado Rockies concluding this road trip. They'll head home, take on the Mets this weekend at Coors Field.
Mets are probably a better start than I think most people thought. The distractions going on there, the financial situation the Mets find themselves in.
And the big surprise is that Washington is off to that good a start, 13-4.
You knew that they would be much improved, but 13-4, that is making a statement.
Ground ball to Garrett Jones. One out in the 7th inning. Pirates kick off a 3-game series against the Reds Friday, May the 4th, 7:05. Free Shirt Friday. All fans get a Pirates t-shirt courtesy of Allegheny Sports Medicine. For tickets to see all of the Free Shirt Friday designs, go to pirates.com/ free shirt Friday. Clint Barmas wearing that free shirt that'll be given away when the Pirates return to PNC Park May 4th against the Reds. The Reds began the day 8-9. A win in this game gets the Pirates to 8-10. The Cardinals were winners over the Cubs today at Wrigley. Brewers fell at home to Houston. Kadire into the count 3-0. Kadire singled in the 5th. 12th on the all-time Twins home run list. Michael Kadire.
Yeah, that seems like maybe not even in the top 10. But think about the Twins, though. They've had such great players in their history. The 12th's not bad.
Yep. Talking about Harmon Killebrew, Ken Herbick, Tony Oliva, Kirby Puckett, of course. Tom Bernansky is 10th on that list. Jim Lemon 11th. And then Kadire, who spent parts of 11 years in a Twins uniform.
A little tougher, though, now to hit home runs.
Oh, that's for sure.
Not in the Homer Dome anymore.
What was the old Met like? Metropolitan Stadium before the Metrodome. 6-3.
Yeah, Steve.
Well, the Killebrew home runs were hit. 2 down.
I would guess it probably wasn't very easy.
I think not. Well, Charlie Morton's making it look easy. Just continuing this great trend of Pirates starting pitching.
Throwing ground balls.
2 outs in the 7th inning.
Working fast.
He's allowed 4 hits.
A lot of strikes.
Now, a chance to get the final out of the 7th. I believe that was around his 90th pitch thrown. This will be 90 coming up. To center field, McCutchen back. That's trouble. Ramon Hernandez homers to break up the shutout bid. That's his 3rd.
Yeah, we put the jinx on him.
Sorry
Talking
about
how
that,
easy
Charlie.
he was making it look, and then one swing later, run on the board.
Five to 1.
We got throwing in the pen out there. There's a replay. Let's check out the location of this fastball. Yeah, pretty much right down the middle. Had a little movement on it, but quite as much as normally. What a great shot, though, with the spin that Charlie. You want to know why Charlie's fastball moves the way it does? Look at that spin. The dot's on top of the ball. See the dot on top of the ball? And that's just making it go down. You look at the axis of the spin, and that ball's. There's no way it can stay up. Gravity's got to pull that thing down.
Oh, 0-2 on Jonathan Herrera. It is Brad Lincoln loosening in the Pirates bullpen. Last year, Charlie Morton went 10-10. 3.83 ERA. First full season in the big leagues. Two count. 28 years old.
They all showed what they're capable of doing last year.
Yep.
You know, now you have to build on it, add consistency.
Just sneaks through the right side.
And you have to add being able to do it for 6 months health-wise, not missing starts, that sort of thing. There's a big part of being one of the better staffs in the league is health. You look at teams that have the good pitching, they're the teams that keep their starters on the field longest. And they're missing starts. They're all getting their 30 plus. Of course, it very seldom ever happens with 5 guys, but if you can find a way to get 3 of them, or get your fingers crossed, maybe 4 guys starting over 30 games, that's going to be huge for you, especially as talented as our guys are.
Ray Searage pays Morton a visit. Morton made 29 starts last year, 172 innings. Jeff Karsten's a question mark. That shoulder inflammation.
Well, there's some depth in the rotation that we haven't had for a while. You have Lincoln, who kind of maybe the 7th guy.
Tyler Colvin bats. There's A.J. Burnett. He'll start the opening game of that series in Atlanta on Friday night. Eric Bedard next to him and J-Mac. Two 2-0. Tyler Colvin was 0 for 3 in the first game. Sacrifice fly in the 8th inning. Led to the go-ahead and eventual winning run. Colorado winning it 2-1. Count goes to 3-0.
Well, Charlie was really cruising about 5 minutes ago. We were talking about it. Now he might be 1 pitch from leaving the ball game. This will be number 99 he throws as far as his pitch count. Right down the middle. Foul ball.
3-2.
I wanted to say foul potato, didn't oh, no, he seemed really pumped about that baseball, kind of shaking it. Oh yeah, that one's going to be saved for a while, I got a feeling.
To short, to first.
Barnes is doing a great job with the glove. A tough little play, made it look easy.
They pick up a run on the Hernandez homer. Keep it right here for the 7th inning stretch. As the Pirates lead the Rockies 5-1 in Game 2 of this doubleheader.
And join everyone watching at home on Root Sports as we sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
you see it when you read it. The wins and the money stack, PNC getting back. Ain't no doubt about it that the Bucks are us. Back on the scene, crispy and clean. Loyal fans of other clubs trying to claim a new team. I know you see us raising hell around the league. They should probably rename us Devils, just like Wiz Khalifa. Got the nation rocking black and yellow. Your imagination, this is real.
In-game box score. A lot of folks making contributions in this game. Garrett Jones in particular, 3 for 3 and a 2-run homer for G.I. Jones. Pedro Alvarez homered in game 1, then followed the Jones dinger with one of his own in the nightcap. As the Pirates have collected the 5 runs on 9 hits.
That's great looking at that box score, isn't it?
Yeah.
Haven't seen one like that for a while. Oh. Flashed out with a lot of runs.
Pirates now face the lefty Rex Brothers. He gave up the McCutchen double off the wall in center field last night in the 7th inning that scored a pair of runs. Ball 1. McCutchen 3 for 12 in the series against the Rockies. Two and one. McCutchen 100 doubles now with that 2-base hit in game 1. We talked about the fact that beginning just his 3rd full year in the big leagues. Figure he's going to be in the top 10 in many offensive categories in Pirates history. Good chance of that.
You certainly would think doubles would be a slam dunk that he'll be in the top 10. Excellent speed, excellent gap power. Be able to hit his share of home runs also. He'll lose some doubles though by getting triples.
Called out on strikes, not happy with it.
I can see why. That one was a very borderline pitch. Let's take a look. See where our strike zone says this ball is. Smidgen outside. Remember rookie year, I thought he was going to be just a triples monster. Seemed like he was getting a triple a week there for a while.
Jones lifting this one to right. Rex Brothers gets McCutchen on strikes. Jones flies out, and now Pedro Alvarez.
Triples are kind of a funny thing. The extra base hit, it's almost like the ball has to do a little something weird when it gets out there. Weird bounce, weird something. You might get up 2 or 3 triples in a matter of a couple of weeks like we saw earlier, and then you go a couple of months without hitting one. Every carom comes right back to the outfielder.
Those gaps, we really did think when McCutchen came up, that was kind of the scouting report on him for the Pirates. Be ready, this guy's going to hit a ton of triples with this ballpark. He did hit a bunch as a rookie.
If that 410 mark was over in the right center field gap.
Oh, hit this one a long way the other way, and Pedro Alvarez has bounced this one off the track. It looked as though Gonzalez gave up on it.
Yeah.
Figuring it was going to be gone.
That ball bounced in the dirt.
Yeah.
My only guess is there's another ball he couldn't find. Watch the replay, and Gonzalez, like he's already gave up on it. He's just kind of jogging along, and boom, the ball bounces right in front of him on the dirt.
Got the glasses down, the new flip downs, but
I don't know, maybe just figured, oh, I can't get it, I'll just play the rebound.
Brings up Shamaiko Navarro. 10 hits now for the Pirates, and Pedro Alvarez starting to feel pretty good at the plate these days. His first double. Game 1, he was 1 for 4 the home run and hit a ball to the warning track in left center field. When Pedro Alvarez starts to hit, the Pirates figure it'll be a whole new ball game.
The pitching that they're getting right now, you get a consistent home run bat in the middle of the lineup.
You can see him coming up in the batting order, by the way, slowly but surely, kind of going unnoticed. Clint Hurdle the other day slipped him into the 6th spot, and today has him batting 5th in the nightcap. First time this season he's batted 5th, Pedro Alvarez. Hurdle got a chuckle the other day when we asked him about moving him into the 6th spot when he was 2 for 4 and drove in a couple of runs on Saturday. Two and two.
This ball getting Navarro. Got the ball down and in. Just inside of the leg, inside of the hat.
Two outs. Will the Pirates score their 6th run of the game for the first time this season? Navarro goes down on strikes. 7 complete in the nightcap. Pirates up 5-1. The second game of the doubleheader, try to take the series over the Rockies. Nissan presents the Powerball starters pitching matchups. A.J. Burnett Friday against Tommy Hanson. Eric Bedard will start on Saturday down in Atlanta against Randall Delgado. Tim Hudson comes off the DL to start against Kevin Correa on Sunday. And then Monday night, Mike Minor for the Braves against, well, it would be either James McDonald or Charlie Morton. Changes for the Pirates. We go to the 8th inning. Casey McGee takes over at first base. The new pitcher is Brad Lincoln. Seven innings of 6-hit ball for Charlie Morton, giving up 1 run.
Brad came into the ball game in Arizona the other night, 5th inning. 3 strong innings. He flew in that day too, didn't he?
He did
that morning.
Yep.
When you're coming up to the big leagues, though, you don't mind. You'll get up as early as it takes, catch that first flight.
Scudero 1 for 3.
Lincoln popping a pretty good fastball in there today. Last one, he zipped through the speed trap at 94.
Picked up the victory in relief of James McDonald last Wednesday in Arizona.
3 shutout innings, huh?
Allowed just 1 hit. Struck out 4. 3 walks. One of those was intentional. Appeal. Yes, they ring him up. Scudero down on strikes.
Liking the hard breaking ball. Scudero got the head of that bat out over the top of the plate. Stayed there just long enough. Ryan O'Nora to make the call. Looked like it hesitated out there. Didn't bring it back in time. I think it's not necessarily how far you go a lot of times, but it's how quick you can get it going back and get it out of there. If you're not fast with it and it sits there for just a blink of an eye, the umpire then really gets a good look at it, and that's when I think you get that swing call. Bats used to always be, just kind of a natural color, and then they started painting them, and a lot of the players thought that would give them an advantage on having check swing calls go their way, because the umpires can't see the dark colored bat as well. So that was a theory that was kind of bandied around early on. They started painting a lot of the bats. I always just like the look, though, the natural look.
Yeah.
Maybe a little flame treating to kind of get the grain out.
Bounce to the right side. New first baseman Casey McGee shuffles on to Lincoln.
It'll be tough to beat Lincoln to the back. He's one of those pitchers that is an athlete. He can field his position. Probably one of the best hitting pitchers we've had in a long time in Pittsburgh. Look how quick he is getting off that mound. And he ends up getting Fowler, who's one of the faster guys in the league. He beats him there by a couple of steps.
And now he faces Carlos Gonzalez. Lincoln started the year at AAA Indy, made a couple of starts, 12 innings, 3 runs, no walks, 9 strikeouts for Indianapolis.
Was in the bullpen of the Pirates pretty late in spring training. Was able to go down and starts in the rotation anyways. I was kind of wondering that if they would put him in right away, and they did.
Fly ball to center field. McCutchen back. Warning track wall. And he makes a fine grab. Andrew McCutchen all the way back to the wall in center.
One way to hit it over his head is to hit it over the fence.
Not this time. head to Atlanta. Catch all the action from Turner Field. The Pirates take on the Braves Friday at 7 o'clock right here on Root Sports. A.J. Burnett. How will he perform in that game after his outstanding debut Saturday night? A.J. Burnett. Pirates leading 5-1. Edmer Escalona, the new pitcher. Pirates the previous 2 seasons with the Colorado Rockies. Escalona faces Clint Barmas, then Rod Barajas.
ERA's up there a little later.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
This time of year, you can move it fast, though, especially when you don't have 2/3 of an inning.
You give up 3 runs in 2/3 of an inning, you're going to have a 40-50 ERA. Line drive left field. Clint Barmas. His old team came to town, and he came alive at the plate, didn't he?
He sure did. And, with the glove, he's made some great plays out at shortstop, and just ripping the cover off the baseball. Last night, 2 doubles and a home run.
Six hits in the series. I'm sure Barajas feels a lot better that the Pirates were able to erupt for the 5 runs in the 5th after he had a chance to bring home the first run in the 2nd inning with runners at 2nd and 3rd in the infield back, nobody out. He popped up. Charlie Morton put zeros on the board until the Pirates, an assist from El Sol, scoring 5 runs, and Garrett Jones and Pedro Alvarez had back-to-back homers in that 5th inning. Carlos Gonzalez trouble with the sun on McLeod and McCutcheon fly balls in the 5th inning. And a pop up. Catch is made. Now Casey McGee. Cargo hears it from some of the left field loonies.
Yeah, they're kind of on him a little bit. The sun balls and the ball that was over his head. Might have been a little slow getting back to it.
McGee takes ball 1. He was 1 for 4 in game 1, hitting .286 with the Bucks. Pirates now with 11 hits. Line foul. Former Colorado skipper Clint Hurdle. A lot of years with the Rockies. In the minor leagues and became a hitting coach. Eventually their skipper.
Took them to the playoffs. To the World Series.
Yep.
It was a year they had that just incredible end of the season run.
Bounce to 3rd. They're going to go around the horn to complete the inning-ending double play. Go to the 9th inning. Pirates lead by 4. Pirates battle the Reds, 1:35 here at PNC Park. All kids 14 and under receive a pierogi ceramic bowl thanks to Mrs. T's Pierogies. Come early for the #1 Cochran Family Fun Zone on Federal Street and stay after the game. All kids can run the bases thanks to H.K. Anderson Pretzels. For tickets, visit pierogies.com. Those bowls given away on Sunday, May 6th. Talked to Steve before the game. He likes putting ice cream in those bowls, as do you, I know.
I'm thinking more of maybe some baby carrots.
Baby carrots?
Yeah, you know, you like baby carrots?
Yeah, I do. I like them a lot, but...
you know what I thought that you might... What are those things that look... that you and
Brussels sprouts.
You know, you and Tim eat them all the time. They look like peas in a pot.
Oh, edamame?
Yeah. I think that's probably what you're going to have to do.
What happened to the ice cream? And Steve went along with it. He said he likes to pour the whipped cream on it, the chocolate syrup. What's that have to do with that?
That's where I don't need any ice cream.
Well, those bowls are for kids anyway.
You don't think I'm going to find one somewhere? Ceramic bowls? Come on. Little baby carrots, keep cold in the fridge. Oh, they're good. My favorite. Little chocolate syrup on it.
Fly ball to center field.
Mr. B.
On away.
Nice to have a game like this way out in front.
Yeah. Get the Pirates a record to 8-10. The Rockies will fall to 9-9. Charlie Morton will go to 1-1. And 2 outs away from setting that new record then, right, Bob?
Yes, indeed. Yeah, the record, I'm not sure that it's a good record to have.
Just going to say, I'm not sure what it says.
Yeah, it's like part of it's good and part of it's not good.
That 65 Pirates team won over 90 games. He takes that one.
Well, look at that record is like this, Greg. That the big part of this game, winning and losing, is all about pitching.
Yeah. So let's
and
take
certainly if you have that record, which looks like the Pirates are going to have here, 1 out away, then that means that they got a pretty good pitching staff. Real good pitching staff. Right, boys?
The 43 Tigers team that set the Major League record. Pirates are about ready to break it. Had an outstanding pitching staff that included Virgil Trucks and Dizzy Trout, Hal Newhouser.
Trucks and Trout.
Yep.
Games never in doubt.
Pray for clouds.
Yeah, Trucks and Trout. Games never in doubt.
0-1 the count.
Remember that old saying.
Kadire 1 for 3.
Lincoln's going mustache on this. See that?
Victor Alvarez homered in each game of the doubleheader. 2 hits in the nightcap. 11 hits total.
Yeah, the stash.
Strike 2. Garrett Jones helped lead the way in the nightcap. 3 for 4. He homered. Number 3 on the year for him. Alvarez now has 4. James McDonald, a great performance by the Game 1 starter. And Charlie Morton, 7 innings of 1-run baseball. Unfortunately for McDonald, a no decision as he flirted with a no-hitter. Long day of baseball. Pirates fell to the Rockies 2-1 in Game 1. But perhaps the final pitch coming up will be a nice, tidy Pirates victory and raise the Jolly Roger. Pirates take the series over the Rockies.
Third series win. A little bit of a momentum booster, hopefully, going on this pretty tough road trip, going into Atlanta for 4 games. That's never easy. And then, of course, to St. Louis, the defending world champions. And the offense definitely picked things up here in game 2. Did it in a big way. Got a couple of balls over the fence. Absolutely great to see. And win a ball game, kind of going away, pulling away from a team. 5-1.
Charlie Morton and Brad Lincoln combined to allow just 6 hits, a 3-hitter in game 1, and the Pirates split the doubleheader. Final score 5-1. Let's send it back over to Robin Teague.